Hey everyone, it's Power Automedia. I'm Dennis Pitzenbarger. We're here at PRI 2015. I'm with my friend Colin McLemore from Max Tie-Downs. It's good to see you, man. I see you all over the place. How you been?
Great, Dennis. I think it's been since perhaps hot August night since we saw each other last, but we continue to be very, very busy back home in Sandpoint, Idaho.
And I know why you're busy, because I've been mulling around your booth here, and you know what? Innovation is what makes this industry great. And you have taken the most basic mousetrap. I don't know why anybody didn't figure it out till now, and you made it better. The new latch, the hardware is incredible. Talk about it.
Thank you. Well, we like to think that we do that with many products, right? We are in close communication with our customers. We learn a lot from customer feedback, from constant innovation, and we'd like to think that there's always room for that better mousetrap.
Let's talk about how that works, man, because, I mean, that blew me away how easy that was. You're always herking and jerking on a strap. I've tied 1,000 cars down. Talk about how you made the mousetrap better.
Well, at a glance, it looks like a ratchet handle, and it is a ratchet handle. Some significant changes are a one-piece formed handle. So we've gotten about a 40% more rigid handle by stamping it out of one piece of material rather than staking a handle into it after the fact. But the real secret is in how the gear mechanism work. Rather than sandwiching the ratchet gear in between the inner and outer frame, we place it on the outside, so friction is greatly reduced. And rather than simply punching the two halves of the ratchet handle with a raw punch, we actually dimple it. So it's a quasi-bearing surface, providing for a really smooth operation. All we have to do is put this in people's hands and they're sold.
That's what happened to me. You said,
reach for your wallet.
I will. The video's not over yet. We will. Now, let's talk about also the fact that you've made a lot of people's lives easier when replacing an engine. Now, in today's world, everybody wants to put any kind of engine they can in any kind of car. But you guys, again, have come up with an innovative product to help them do that.
Absolutely. Call it the Max Pivot. It's been around for a while now, but we continue to innovate it, making subtle improvements to the pivot itself, but more importantly, adding adapters for various engine families, the latest of which was the Coyote 302 that we added recently. We've got adapters dating all the way back to 1932 for the flathead V8. But contained within the base plate of the Max Pivot itself are all common 2- and 4-barrel patterns already in the base plate. So if you're working with carburetors with throttle body units, that's all you need. If you're working with more elaborate injection, don't have that carburetor base flange, then we typically would attach to either the valley of the engine block or cylinder heads, or perhaps even to the exhaust ports. Either way, we've got it handled. We've got adapters for LS, we've got adapters for modular Ford, and as I said, even back to 1932 flathead V8.
Well, you make it easy, and it's a great product. And I know a lot of guys out there, they've used it. They know that dipping a motor into a car, especially if it's been painted, you can make a lot of stress go away, knowing you can get it in there nice, easy, and simple.
That's just it, Dennis. And you know, for less than the cost of fixing that scratch in the firewall or the smashed knuckle, we just make it easy.
Now, one of the things I also want to talk about is I'm very proud when I talk to companies that say made in the USA. Now, you take made in the USA and you take it to heart all the way down to everything you do is right up in Idaho, right in your hometown.
Yeah, as much as we can possibly do, we accomplish under one roof right there in Sandpoint, Idaho. We're very prideful of the fact that we do all the sewing, all the machining, everything we can possibly do that makes sense to do, we do in-house. That gives us the ability to react quickly to customers' requests. We'll take the time to build one custom strap if that's all you need. Our hope is and our belief is, and it's proven over 22 years in business now, we take the time to build you what you need the first time. When you think of tie-downs, you'll think of Max.
Well, if people want some of this great new innovative product, whether it's the straps, the ratchets, you know, any of the stuff from the engine builds, how do they find you? Where do they go?
We've got dealers all across the country, or you're welcome to buy direct at maxtiedowns.com. That's MACS.
There you go. PRI coverage right here, Power Auto Media.